Welcome to the Ministry of Tourism stand. My name is Amanda Mwendaweli Chipungu and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Zambia Tourism Agency, ZTA, which is an agency under the Ministry of Tourism. This year's trade fair theme is enhancing business resilience through innovation and trade. And I'm just going to talk about how the Ministry of Tourism has delivered on that theme. So we came here, and for us, what it meant in terms of showcasing that enhancement that is causing, for us to deliver on the theme. We then exhibited through all our statutory bodies coming under one umbrella, and this is all the statutory bodies, the ZITS, which is the education sector, Zambia Tourism Agency, which is the marketing and regulatory body, National Museums Board, and National Heritage. And we also have the Department of National Parks, which is also here with us. So coming under one umbrella, we've been able to then showcase the entire offer and the entire journey that we actually take the visitor through. So what we have actually done is we're taking all visitors to the stand through the whole tourism experience, from the moment that they land at the port of entry, whether it's the airport or other ports, the customer experience that they will, be subjected to. From there, they go to the accommodation, which are the hotels, lodges. That is all showcased here. We are exhibiting that. We then move on to culture as a tourism product. We've been able to showcase that, exactly what it is, what Zambian culture is, and what it is that we actually show and sell to other countries. And in fact, I should not just talk about other countries, because this also includes domestic tourism. You'll agree that some of our domestic visitors actually do not know further than just the Victoria Falls. So we're able to just then educate on what Zambian culture is. From there, we have the museums, and we've also showcasing that in terms of what it is that you find when you go to the museums, the stories that are curated to be able to sell Zambia's story, both domestically and internationally. We then move on to heritage, where we're now one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Victoria Falls, is showcased, but we're also talking about other falls that you find in Zambia. In fact, it's entire offer, with the hot springs and the entire offer, and how we actually activate that in terms of bringing it to life. From there, we've also showcased what it is we do under regulatory. We've been able to exhibit around the grading system, how that is done, and the value that it adds to tourism. We then moved on to wildlife, wildlife, which is also another key product that we sell to visitors out there, and to the tourists out there, whether international or local. They've been able to enjoy or get an experience of the wildlife that we actually have. So besides the Department of National Parks exhibiting here, and in also partnership with Mukuni Big Five, who are here with us as a partner, you'll love to know that as the Ministry of Tourism, we also partner with the private sector. The private sector being, the hotels and other tourist operators like Mukuni Big Five, who are actually here, and they've also fed into. And I think one great thing that we've done also this year, and it was done the previous year, but with different animals this time, we have brought in a zoo. So there is a zoo in the back, and we've been able to take visitors to the stand, to the zoo, because what we're trying to talk about there is that there are visitors that might not find time to go to the game parks. So how do they then learn about the wildlife that is existing out there? And that's what the zoo is doing there. It's educating. So some of the animals that are actually in the zoo are rescued animals. So they're not in captivity, as opposed to, maybe the belief out there that, there's a sort of animal cruelty. On the contrary, this is actually to help the animals. Some of them were found out there, neglected, or maybe with people who shouldn't actually have them. So they were saved from that, and they're being kept at Mundawanga Zoo, and they're being looked after, and that is what the zoo is doing there. And that's what we're trying to showcase, and also just educate the public on these animals. Further than that, we've also showcased here how we have acknowledged as a ministry that the world has gone digital, and we're now showcasing all the services. We're showing proof that all our services are actually on the government service bus. So you are able to actually apply and make payment for your tourism and hospitality license. And the other thing is that, numbers don't lie. We are also exhibiting here, showing exactly the growth of the tourism sector, the impact of everything that we're doing, and how it's actually, being proof shown in the numbers that we're existing. So we're able to show great growth, overally a 9% growth across visits, domestic visits to our heritage sites, the museums, and also it's just an effort where, contrary to the belief that we just concentrate on international tourism. So we are exhibiting actually to show the movement in domestic tourism and exactly how we're delivering on that, and to show that our efforts are actually working. The major thing this year is that our exhibition has actually, paid off, because this has been proved by the fact that we've been able to convince the judges. So one of the categories that we entered for was the best hospitality and tourism exhibition, and I am just happy to announce that we've actually bagged that award. We have been given that award, and because this is just proving that what we are doing here is actually working, and it is communicating, and we are indeed delivering on this year's theme, which is enhancing business resilience through innovation and trade. And for that, we have actually bagged the award of best exhibition, hospitality and tourism. So thank you.